Hey, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rakakadash, and of course, double honors go out to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who through the Spirit were able to teach all of us this truth and continue to do so with great humility. This is Naaman, the DC camp, and Salakia, I apologize. Several of my last videos had a sound problem. It appears that I've solved that issue. Freaked me out, so I'm trying to figure out, hey, I'm not exactly the most technical savvy, but I think I managed to fix it. Alright, so here we are. This is from a site called thedailygalaxy.com. Alright, and they finally look like they're done with this. It says, the Big Bang vanishes. Scientists doubt most famous scientific theory since Einstein's relativity. Okay. So, this is dated the 28th. Okay. Alright. Was a subject I used to be most interested in. Alright. Still am. Alright, but not to the point where it's, I used to even get into the math. But in any case, here we go. Because this is Esau Edom's fixation, because we know that he's contrary to the scriptures. So he spends his life trying to cast more and more doubt on the Bible. Alright? Because his religion is science. I think we all know that. Alright? Not that we're into religion, but just saying. And it goes on to say, it says the Big Bang Theory says nothing about what banged, why it banged, or what happened before it banged. Alright? Observed MIT theoretical physicists. Alright? Theoretical. That's telling you there's theoretical and then there's applied physics. Alright? These are theories. It says, observed MIT theoretical physicist and cosmologist Alan Guth, who pioneered the theory that the universe dramatically expanded in size in a fleeting fraction of a second after the Big Bang. So this theory put out there that, it just happened, from an infinitesimal small point, and then just this massive release of energy, and here we are billions of years later, the way we are now. Something from nothing. Alright? Wow. So here we go. And this is Carl Sagan, who was a giant amongst them. And here is what he says. He says, if the general picture of an expanding universe and a Big Bang is correct, he says, we must then confront still more difficult questions. What were conditions like at the time of the Big Bang? What happened before that? Was there a tiny universe devoid of all matter, and then the matter suddenly created from nothing? How does that happen? And here you had this Edomite, another one they basically deified, died not too long ago, was in a wheelchair for the better part of his life, and here it is, this guy just putting this out there. It doesn't appear that he could wipe his own behind, and yet he's telling you what happened billions upon billions upon billions of years ago, supposedly. But we know that's not the case anyway. Alright? So here we go. It says, the Big Bang Theory says that our universe began with a colossal explosion about 14 billion years ago and has been expanding and cooling ever since. Astronomers combine mathematical models with observations, again, theoretical physics. Theoretical. Astronomers combine, let's look that up real quick, because people tend to get swayed by all these fancy words, and that's what this devil does. He gets you, what is that called? I'll come back to that one thing at a time. Theoretic. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Theoretical physics. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Theoretical physics, it says, is a branch of physics that employs mathematical models and abstractions of physical objects and systems to rationalize, explain, and predict natural phenomena. This is in contrast to experimental physics, which uses experimental tools to probe these phenomena. Alright. Let's get something. Let's see. Alright. Theoretical, here I am right here. Theoretical physics consists of several different approaches. In this regard, theoretical particle physics forms a good example. For instance, phenomenologists, wow, there's a new area of study, might employ semi-empirical formulas and heuristics to agree with experimental results, often without deep physical understanding. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They're just trying to get answers. Alright. Now, how would I know this is BS? For those of you that don't remember, hey, I was around when they launched the damn things. The Voyager probes. Alright? Late 70s. 77 to be exact. Alright? So they launched these things in hopes of finding out, they put this gold record with, I don't know why they think anybody would want to listen to that crap, but all these things they sent out into the void of space, however many years, and it's still sending back information from last time I checked into it. Alright? And it was around 2012 they got a reading. They thought they understood that things were the way they had, through theoretical physics, thought they were going to see. This is what they had believed. So they said, well, let's push it back a little bit. So they waited 3 more years. So 2015, so they started examining the data that was sent back from the probe. It had just passed the what is it called? Is it hydroshock? That's the barrier to where now you've passed the limit of the sun's influence, alright, from the solar system. You're so far out, you're beyond our system's sun's influence. Alright, so now you're out in interstellar space. Alright, so they got the information back, and it's nothing like they thought. They were like, damn. For one, the radiation is much, much worse out there. Which, what? See, we're protected. Now, you think this just happened? Not only is the Earth itself protected with a barrier, alright? The solar system. Wow. And these things were just supposed to happen by chance. Alright? It's like, who was it? I was told that Cat Williams, in one of the stand-ups, he said, so if I just bang 2 rocks together, when you think about this is just utter madness coming from this joker, alright, who's ruling us, this caveman. So let's get some scriptures, alright? So we know better now, alright, so let's see, Jeremiah 8. This is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 9, alright, and it says, the wise, who am I talking about here? The wise men are ashamed, they are dismayed and taken. Lo, they have rejected the word of the Most High Yahweh, and what wisdom is in them? What? So what wisdom is in them? Alright, let's go to gotta go there. Got to go there. Alright, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 1. Let's go to 19. It says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, so-called, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Have not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world? And he's continuing to do that. Alright? Wow. For after that, in the wisdom of the Most High, the world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High Yahweh by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. Alright? So let's go from there, because like I said, science is this devil's religion. Alright? Let's go to 1 Timothy 6 and what? 20. It says, O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called. And what is that committed to his trust? Think about it. What's happening to our people today as a result of us not following what? The law, statutes, and commandments, which we, alright, we're supposed to be that example to the world. Now look at us. Alright, this is what we earned because we went off. Now we're a spectacle. Now we're a proverb, a byword, alright, and everything else. We're just on the bottom, alright, and this is punishment. Alright, so let's see, go from there. Because it tells us, let's go to Colossians. You have to understand that what Esau in his science books, especially when you get into astronomy and things out there in the heavens, alright, anything that he calls dark just simply means invisible, alright, to the naked eye, that is. Alright, so here it is. This is Colossians chapter 1. Let's see where I want to start. Probably around 14, I'm guessing. Now 15, it says, who is the image of the invisible power, alright, and that's talking about Yahweh Shai, alright, whom the world calls Jesus. And we know that's their God, alright. It's not the Hebrew God, it's not the son of the Hebrew power, alright, who is the image of the invisible power, the firstborn of every creature. For by him were all things created. But you got to remember, Yahweh Shai from Genesis 1. Alright, this is him and the elect and the rest, the angels. The Most High, Yahweh, doesn't appear until Genesis 2nd chapter. Alright, it says, for by him were all things created that are in heaven and that are in earth, visible and what? Invisible. So just like I told you, whenever you're in reading anything out there in the cosmos and it's talking about like dark matter, dark energy and all that which is invisible, that's all it means. It's invisible to the naked eye. Supposedly all the things that we can see and touch make up, I think it's in the single digits percentage wise. So what is the rest of the 91 plus percent? Alright, now that's according to Esau. Alright, it says, whether they be thrones, or dominions, or principalities, or powers, all things created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. Alright, so that's Yahweh Shai. Alright, let's see, let's go to, I'll wrap it up here. Alright. This is Psalms chapter 119. And I'm going to start at 98. Alright. And it says, though through thy commandments has made me wiser, though through thy commandments has made me wiser than mine enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for their testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. Alright, that's all we need. And what I made reference to earlier, this was supposed to be us. Alright, we were supposed to be the example. Deuteronomy chapter 4. Alright, start at 5. It says, behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Most High Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Alright, for what nation is there so great, who hath the Most High so nigh unto him, as the Most High Yahweh? Our power is in all things that we call upon him for. So he was supposed to be first and foremost. So what did we do? We went a whoring. Alright. So like it says in Proverbs, it says jealousy is the rage of a man. How much more? You know, we were the Lord's woman. We, Israel, as it says in Proverbs 6. And wait a minute, let me get it real quick. Alright, because Israel as a nation is likened unto a what? This is Proverbs chapter 6, and let's see. Oops, I think I went too far. Hold on. Whoops. Salaki. I don't know how I messed that one up. Oh, come on. I could have. Maybe that's... You know what? Wrong book. Alright, hold on. Here it is. Wrong. Jeremiah. Salaki. This is Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 2. It says, I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. Alright. So this is why we're getting punished. Alright. So I'm going to stop it right there. It's a little bit more to this. It's a good read. I don't have the time to go through it. So of course I'll post a link to this in the description box. And this is something I'm gonna make a copy of and carry with me. You know, all those, just in case some science buffs come up to the camp. All right. So I hope whoever views this is edified. Of course, that's what we're all here to do. And of course, to remind, hey, prayer. Pray. All right. Pray. All right. So with that. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Karkadash, and of course, once again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Alright, so with that, Shalom.